Hello and welcome to the inaugural episode of Zest TV. Zest TV is going to bring you on a weekly basis hints, tips, news and all sorts of information from the world of social media. So I'm Libby Langley from Zest Communications.
And I'm Mike Irons from Zest Communications.
And we are Zest TV.
Christ.
Okay, in this episode we're going to talk to you about our predictions for 2015 and the things that we think will change throughout this year in social media.
Yes, so my first prediction for 2015 is that the importance of video. So we've already seen that on Facebook they're giving priority to video, it's getting a greater reach, and also it has the function where it has the start to play automatically as soon as you hover over it. Also with the rise of Vine and Instagram video, it's becoming more and more apparent that video is the way to get your message across to people. It can really make people engage with your brand really well. So yeah, video I think is going to be a big thing in 2015.
It is. It is, yeah, we certainly think that, and it's interesting seeing how many more videos get shared on Facebook as well,
yes.
And you'll see that in your own personal newsfeed. So
and also it's part of the reason why we're doing Zest TV, because video is important.
Even though we're not necessarily that slick at it yet.
Not yet, but we'll get there.
Slightly uncomfortable this side of the camera. My top prediction is that there will be more platforms to look out for. We've already had an increase in the number of social media platforms that are out there, but I think that what will happen is that people will perhaps fracture where they are. And although the bulk of people will still always be on Facebook, that's not necessarily where the bulk of your audience will be. And it may be that niche audiences are springing up on platforms such as Ello or Natta. It remains to be seen which platforms are going to win throughout the year, but I do think that there will be other smaller ones to look out for, and that you can create a really big community away from the big players.
I agree with that 100%. I think I use a lot of smaller platforms myself, and also the communities on those are they're more passionate about joining in with each other because they're smaller, so they feel like they should support one another better than on Facebook, where it's so large you don't feel like you need to support people.
Yeah.
Okay, so my next prediction is that more platforms are going to give you ways to advertise on them. So we already have Facebook ads and Twitter ads, but coming soon will be ads for Pinterest and for Instagram, which will be good, and you'll be able to promote your posts and promote your pages through that. We've already seen that some businesses have been doing that. And the reason that this is a good thing is that the reach, obviously on Facebook we're all aware of reach and how it works, but the reach has gone down on that platform as it is, and also significantly, yes, and also the introduction of restrictions on who sees your stuff on Twitter will be coming soon as well, so you will no longer see everyone's posts on Twitter. It will choose what you do and don't see. So with the reduced reach comes the importance of investing in ads.
And it shouldn't be seen as a bad thing, because people will grumble about having to pay for advertising, but ultimately we don't pay to subscribe to any of these platforms. Exactly. So if you can pay a small amount of money, and generally speaking it is a small amount of money that you need to spend to target your exact customers or your existing client group or whoever it is, should really be seen as a positive thing. Exactly,
yeah. I mean, it's a very small amount of money on top of a free platform, so we can't really complain.
Nope. Hashtags are going to be big news, even bigger news in 2015. They're already massively important on Twitter and Instagram and other platforms, but are not particularly widely used on Facebook yet. But I think that there will be a big increase this year on how we all use them and how we should all use them for business marketing. Hashtags are a really good way of building a community, and I think that this may be perhaps a workaround for the pay to get your content seen.
Yeah.
So think creatively about types of hashtags you can already utilise, and also new ones that you can create to build your community even further.
Yep, I think hashtags are an amazing thing. I mean, they're great for creating communities as well, which is why we're all on social media. We want to create a community that supports us, and that's the point of it. Okay, so our final prediction for 2015 is that social media platforms are going to make it easier for you to buy directly from them. So we've already seen that Facebook has a buy button over the US at the moment. They're just trying over there, and then it's going to be coming over to Europe and things. But I think the more platforms are going to include something like this, so you don't have to leave the platform to purchase a service or product, because one, it means that you never leave their service, so you don't have to go off their platform, which is what they really want. They want you to live on it forever. Also, it means that as a person selling stuff, it's making it easier for your customers to buy from you, especially impulse buying, which, as we all know, is great. We love impulse buying.
We're very good at impulse buying.
Yes, we do a lot of impulse buying, which is not necessarily a good thing.
Anything that makes that easier gets our vote.
Yes, exactly.
So those were our top 5 predictions for the way social media is going to go during this year, during 2015. Maybe we should record a summary episode of Zest TV in December and just see how accurate we were. It'd be interesting.
Yes, we should definitely do a follow-up.
Interesting to see. So we'll see you back next week.
And don't forget to like and subscribe.